嘿，大家好，我叫石老师。今天我们要学11个很有用的字。那第一个字，小，小，as in 下，袄，小。This character means small, as in petite. Not to be confused with small quantity, that's a separate thing. Many of our students have said that xiao looks a lot like a penguin, right? Kind of waddling around with its two little arms. Xiao. Now, below that, we have a different character. We've added a pie, cutting off the bottom half of the penguin. This makes the character shao, meaning less. We have less of our penguin now that we've cut half of it off. Shao. Notice the beginning of the sound is like shang or shi, shao, less, or few. This character deals with quantity, whereas xiao is simply stature. This is small of quantity. Shao, few, less, etc. Our next character, shui, shui. Same initial sound as shao. This character means water. Now, it looks similar to xiao, and that initial middle line is similar, but the rest only shares a kind of appearance similarity. The strokes are actually different. But this character means water. It looks like a bead of water hit a surface and then started spreading in all directions. Shui. And our last character in this set, we have ni. Ni. Exactly like your knee, but with a dipping tone. Ni. On the left of there, we have a ren. That thing with the pie and the shu, that is actually a ren radical. The character has changed its shape, and then it can be added to other characters. Ren. So that is what person will always look like if it's on the left side of another character. And then you can see the xiao under this little roof. This character, again, means you. The second person. Ni. Now, our next few characters all use nu, meaning woman. Nu. N, yu. So it's like n mixed with yu, jade. Nu. This character is meant to look like a woman curtsying or bowing. Nu. Woman. Now, if we add a child to our woman, we have the character good. How. Exactly like how are you? How. This character simply means good. One more time. How. Next. Ma. Ma. Like mom. Ma. This character, in fact, means mother. Ma. And that piece that you see to the right, this is the character for horse, pronounced ma. Ma. With a dipping tone. Exact same as mother, but with a dipping tone. This simply means horse. Now, you'll notice these characters both have almost the same sound. And the commonality here is this ma piece. This actually means horse. And when it's on the right side of another character, more often than not, it gives the pronunciation. So looking at our last character in this set, ma. There we go. Pronunciation borrowed over. However, notice ma has no tone. This character with the ko and the horse is the question word. We add it to the end of any sentence at all, and it turns it into a question. Now we have 3 more characters. First, 我. 我. This is how we express I, or me, myself. 我. And 很. Kind of like hun, honey. 很. Now, this character we'll talk about in more detail. It is the is, am for adjectives. It does what sure cannot by connecting nouns to adjectives. 很, and that is all for our characters. 今天第一个词，你好，你好. In Mandarin, you, good, is how we say hello. It is a very standard, normal form of address, and a simple way to say hi. 你好，友好，友好. Friend, good. In Mandarin, this means friendly. This is the adjective for someone being a friendly person or having a friendly personality. 好人，好人. Good person. Very simply, good person. 女人，女人. A woman person is how we say a woman or a female individual. 女人，女儿，女儿. Woman, child is daughter. So a female child or your daughter. 女儿，美女，美女. Beautiful woman. This might sound a little catcally in English, but in Mandarin, this is a perfectly appropriate way of addressing a woman politely. Now, this, of course, depends, like most things, on how you say it. You know, 美女, that's a little meh. If you're like, 哎，美女，你好, that can be a very polite and respectful way to address a female. One last time. 美女，妈妈，妈妈. Mother. Very simply. Mama. Your mom or mother. Note, this is a relatively informal word. So it's less like mother and more like my mom or my mommy, right? Mama. 小马，小马. A little horse is a colt. 小马 or a baby horse. 小牛，小牛. A little cow is a calf, or again, an infant cow. 小牛. And our last word today, 小朋友，小朋友. Little friend. Now, this is a relatively colloquial and kind of friendly way to approach a child and refer to a child. So 小朋友 would be kids, usually age 3 up through 8. 小朋友. That is all for our words. For today's grammar and sentences, we are going to talk about the usage of 很 to connect a noun to an adjective, as well as using 嘛 to create questions. So, in our previous video, we discussed how to use 是 to connect a noun to another noun. For instance, to say, I am American, 我是美国人. Literally, I am American person, so noun to noun. I am not a Chinese. 我不是中国人. So literally, I, not Chinese person. The rule we learned was we cannot use 是 to connect a noun to an adjective. It simply is not how the word works in Mandarin. So we have to separate our concept of is. Noun is noun, and then noun is adjective. We have a separate word, and that word is 很. So let's look at some examples of how to use 很. For this segment, we're going to look at our base examples. We will then turn them into questions using 嘛 and then answer our questions. So, our first example. 月亮很明亮。月亮很明亮。The moon is bright. In this case, 很 serves as is. If you've learned Mandarin before, you may have heard this taught as very. We maintain here at ExcelMandarin that that is a terrible way to think of 很 outside of specific circumstances, which we will learn later. So one more time. 月亮很明亮. The moon is bright. Now, what if I want to ask you, is the moon bright? In English, we do this thing where we take the is, we take our verb and we throw it at the beginning, which is a little confusing for a foreign language learner. Mandarin is the easiest language on earth to make questions in. We just add a 吗. 月亮很明亮吗? And just like that, is the moon bright? My answer, 月亮很明亮. Let's look at another example. 你的朋友很友好。你的朋友很友好。Your friend is very friendly. No, your friend is friendly. Remember, 很 simply maps as is, connecting a noun to an adjective. So your friend is friendly. Now, if we want that to be a question, 你的朋友很友好吗? Is your friend friendly? Simply adding the 嘛 turns that into a question. My answer, 我的朋友不友好。我的朋友不友好。My friends are not friendly. They're not nice people. Not true, obviously. But the point to notice here is that when we use a negative, we replace 很 with 不. We do not need to say 不很友好. That's a bit verbose. So, 我的朋友不友好。Another example. 你有三个小朋友。So you have three children. I'm telling you right here, you have 3 children. If I want to ask, 妈，你有三个小朋友吗? And to respond to that, I would like to say I don't. I don't actually have any kids. 我没有小朋友。我没有小朋友。Remembering 有 can only be negated with 没. Now, one more example before we call it. 你有几个朋友？你有几个朋友？ This is already a question because 几个 is a question word. And since that is the case, there is no reason to add 嘛 here. In fact, if you add 嘛, it changes the meaning and is no longer the question you were probably meaning to ask. So, how many friends do you have? 你有几个朋友? Adding a 嘛 would destroy that meaning and make it something else completely, causing, I'm sure, a lot of confusion. My response? 我有不少朋友。我有不少朋友. Not to brag, I have a lot of friends. What we're literally saying here is I have no small amount of friends. But this essentially translates to I have a lot. This gets us to a really, really good skill to learn for speaking languages. Especially in Mandarin, if you do not know the adjective to express exactly what you want, you can just say the opposite. You can say not that. For instance, here, we don't know how to say much yet, so I can say 不少. Wow. 大家, that is all we have for you for this class. Please review one more time. Work through the examples again, trying to quiz yourself rather than getting the answers directly from me. And if you have any questions, please take them down for our class. I'll see you next time, and as always, 加油!